Recording now. Greetings, one and all. I am the Sonic Geek, and welcome back to Persona 5 with Triforce of Doom.
Sup?
Booze has not worn off quite yet. I almost wonder what Ryuji does during all this.
Welcome!
I forget, isn't he dealing with those two guys?
Not yet. They haven't actually shown up.
Yeah, if there's one bit about this game I don't really like, it's those two guys.
I imagine a lot of people feel the same way. And here's not Chie, girl. This place has some nice music.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are! I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say.
Although I can safely say that right
do you
now
wanna
she's my
know?
spirit animal.
Oh. Why that? Well, I do happen to know something about that.
Yeah.
I could
Oh
tell
yeah,
you-
I'm personally kind of indifferent towards.
Yeah, she's the other
Do you know the Phantom
one that
Thieves
kind of
of
gets
Hearts?
tossed to the side
You know,
when
that
talking
case
about
the
best
public
girls.
has been focused on lately. I was pursuing the issue of people
Along with
randomly
Chihaya.
entering into a shutdown
Like,
state.
for me, it's mostly
and
because like
locking into
if sometimes it's like her only real personality is journalist sometimes.
Phantom Thieves?
Journalist or drunk.
Yeah.
Something like that. You're a Shujin kid, right?
Probably doesn't help that the security thing has never really been an issue for me anyway, so her perks don't really affect me.
Same.
Because of it. Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally,
You know,
I'd like
this
to get
actually
some
kind of
exclusive
reminds me,
coverage
are
from
you-
a student who suffered
you still planning on
Kamoshida's
getting
abuse.
Catherine full body?
I would love an introduction if you know if
I'm probably gonna wait till I see the full context of what's caused that controversy before I decide.
A student who suffers
Because it's
from
oof.
Oh, what about
Like,
that machine?
that's not a good thing
He
to
always
have
seems be
happen
on
to
the
your
side of the
game.
thieves.
As for me, I've kind of already promised it, so... yeah. It's happening, as far as I'm concerned.
It's a deal then. Send me your friend's contact info later.
Like,
better be
right now I'm
careful.
leaning towards not getting it, but again, I want to wait till I see the full context.
Right.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence? Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then, you can't exactly consider this an upfront payment, but...
On the plus side, if you're
Julia
waiting, I'll
Kaneshiro,
probably get
I
the
think he's probably the guy you're looking
new
for.
stuff out of the way pretty quickly.
Yes! You should check it out
Because
further if
the
you're
idea I
curious.
had for that was...
But I'm not
do
responsible
the
for
new
what
stuff
happens
in
next.
this new safety mode.
Lala-chan, can I get a
So we'd
refill
probably
for this
get that
can?
within
We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
8 parts, maybe? I don't know.
It'll be a problem if you stay too
And then
long.
go
Trying to
through
remember.
You should leave right after you finish your water.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm trying to remember what difficulty I chose when I was playing through Catherine via the PlayStation Now free trial. I know I got near the end before the trial ran out, but I was also playing the crap out of the Server's Wrath, so juggling those two kind of made it to where I didn't fully finish either. Because I didn't get enough, like, A or S ranks or whatever to get the, like, last non-DLC level in the Server's Wrath. Still kind of sucks that that's what happened to that game.
Yep.
Because it's a fun game, and I want them to re-release it without the DLC bullcrap.
Hey, there's Ryuji.
Hey! For real?
Junya Kaneshiro.
Hey,
do, do.
Dude!
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh, speaking of those two guys.
Oh, yeah.
So, fun fact, you can love a game and acknowledge its flaws.
Oh, yeah. Like, again, I love Persona 5. These guys are just not one of the parts I like. Because it just feels like an insult to LGBT.
Yep. It's like having a pizza with pepperoni and a few olives on it. I don't like olives on my pizza, is what I'm saying here.
I just don't really like olives in general that much.
Morgana. Dick.
Wanna head back?
Palace time. Palace time. Almost.
Oh yeah, apparently one thing I found out the hard way is that with all night price, I missed just one note and didn't get any goods, and I didn't even get a brilliant. I got a stage clear.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, normally it's like you can get a miss and like a few goods while still getting the brilliant. They just got really strict with brilliants in 3 and 5. Because like in 4, on all that difficulty in 4, you're basically guaranteed a brilliant as long as you beat the song. Because they basically traded out life meter strictness for rank strictness in the 3 and 5 games.
I tried normal mode just last night, and that fucking kicked my ass. Like, I managed to get a stage clear. Don't usually get that.
Just keep practicing and you'll get there.
Yep. I am majorly impressed by people who are able to do rhythm games on their highest difficulties. Like that one guy you showed me doing Project Diva.
Hey!
Like
he's Hisoki. I feel like Hisoki is just able to will his fingers to do whatever the fuck he wants.
I was about to say, what kind of twisted and gnarled mess must your hands be to be able to do shit like that?
Like, I know one common, like, grip with Project Diva that some people use is the claw. Where they basically... basically, they, like, have a finger over each face button.
What are you talking about?
Or something like that. I don't know. I tend to just use my thumbs and just do the best I can that way. But some people have basically homebrewed their own
What he
grips.
thinks of as his palace? And
Sounds
where
about
it
right.
is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here. We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Now we try and get into the
It's gonna be
palace.
impossible. How many
It's
buildings
finally
do you
the
think there
19th.
are in Shibuya?
No complaining.
If we can figure out what the palace
Oh, that
is,
reminds me,
we may
did,
be able to guess
um,
where it is by association.
That video I put up of Ryuji and that one
somewhere
song, did you like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
Garden?
Thanks.
I really liked how the way you made Yusuke look made him look like the main bartender guy.
Yeah,
I've seen people
that
online
was the
with things
idea.
like that.
And also tried to make Ann look more like that one
How
girl.
about it? Can you?
The one who hangs out with the other bartender, or
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I cannot remember their names because it's been forever since I've seen the anime, but that's still in my top 3.
Okay, that's a hit. So,
Because, oh my god, all the feels.
That's all it is, huh?
Like, super energetic OP! Here, have some existential crisis.
The OP is a lie.
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
It's still a good show, though.
How about
Oh yeah, no,
real
Death
thing?
Parade's great.
His
Although I
cognition
admit,
may be distorted in that
like,
case.
just from the first episode alone,
we ain't getting
almost kind of made me
anywhere.
drop the show for a while until
This
I
may be difficult
gave it a
to
chance and
explain,
watched the other
but doesn't it
episodes.
seem we're thinking a little too
In my case, I
inside
first found it via AMVs. It's like, this looks like a really
Passionate
neat sort of
madness.
death game show. Let's look this up.
This is the one
First,
missing
okay, so
last
first
one.
came the OVA Death Builder, so we'll watch
How
that
are
first,
you
then we'll
talking
watch the
about?
actual anime, and I am now
This is
crying.
paying for someone who mistakes money with criminal acts.
I didn't actually watch the OVA until after I watched the show.
What other ways can we think about it?
Fun fact
Did
about
we
that OVA.
withdraw money?
Hold on.
That was...
Do you think it might have something to
What
do
was
with
it?
the
It
victims?
was part of like
He's
a
taking money
contest
from
or
his
like an
victims'
animator
wallet.
Oh, yeah,
contest
yeah,
or something.
it was like part of like one of those film festival sort of things, I believe.
Terrible.
Yep.
But
And
you may
it
just
won an
be right.
award alongside Little Witch
Come
Academia.
on. How many people do you think Kaneshiro
Oh, so they were like in the
had?
same year, okay.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I still need to start. Little Witch.
Oh, wait,
Me too.
What?
I've only
Did
seen the
I
OVA.
say something right?
I haven't seen anything of it aside from like screenshots and the occasional meme.
Is all of Shibuya.
Just because I've yet to get around to it, I have a lot of
The
backlog.
entire city?
Hey, me too.
I see.
And I haven't even watched...
That's certainly where
I
he
have
Like,
not
I'm-
watched any anime lately.
Turns
I've
out
been so
he really
focused
is
on
like-
games and stuff.
Yeah, like in my case, I am now currently caught up on Shield Hero, which is a really damn good show. I've been watching its dub on Crunchyroll. And I am a few episodes into Promised Neverland. That's a hoo boy. That's quite the show.
So I've heard. I love that fucking transition.
I know. The Mementos transition's great.
I wish there was a green screen of that I could use.
Walking
Yeah.
ATMs. That must be his cognition of people. So this
Oh yeah.
is what
One thing I'm pretty sure they're going to announce at Sega FES when it comes to the Persona 5 stuff is they're going to announce like the final part of the OVAs for the anime.
Look around us.
And
The
probably a
distortion is
Persona
affecting
5,
the whole
like...
of Shibuya.
Whatever the hell Persona
Maybe
5
version.
R is.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum.
Like, how long has that
outside
term been
was
floating
normal.
around P5R?
He sees everyone in Shibuya
couple months
as
at
his
least.
patron.
No surprise for a mafia
I heard
boss.
someone refer to it as Persona
It's
5 the
best we focus on
Crimson.
finding Kanashiro's location and stealing his treasure.
That's
we
a
have
fucking
Persona
awesome
4.
title.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Persona 4
Hideout's gotta be
Golden, so
somewhere around
understandable
here.
the why
Let's go
someone
look
would
for it.
think that.
Yep.
Speaking of, I really wish the Golden anime was better than it was.
I wish it was
Let's go.
dubbed.
Well, that too, but
If it was dubbed,
Like-
I'd be just fine with it, honestly.
Hey,
Well, I'm already all fine with it. I just wish it was dubbed.
I really love how the anime actually used the like daughter of the ramen shop guy just as a running gag. Because, like, in the actual game, she's only ever mentioned when you're talking to him.
Yep.
And then they make her into a running gag character in the anime, and it's glorious. It's like, gee, I need ramen. Oh, really? Now? But orders it. Hey, can I get this? Like, 5 minutes later, while they're being chased by Kanji, here you go. What the hell?
I know they often say video game adaptations kind of suck. The Persona 4 adaptation is actually pretty good, I think.
Yeah, no, the vanilla Persona 4 anime is great, and I still have it. I have it in my Hulu queue for whenever I feel like rewatching it.
Yeah, I got the DVDs.
Nice. The main like merch I have for Persona 4 outside of like the actual games, so like the stuff that came with the arena games because GameStop had leftovers of those.
Oh, yeah, they had the Teddy thing.
Yeah, the inflatable teddy and tarot cards. But like one of the main pieces of Persona 4 merch I have is like a basically Are you okay there?
Yeah, I'm just laughing at Morgana's little running animation.
Oh. But I basically have like an index card size like picture of Yuna Kami signed by Johnny on Bosch.
Nice.
Yeah, because one of the first years of SakuraCon I went to, he had a Q&A panel with a signing afterward. So that was one of the things I went to.
Nice.
What do you mean?
That was a great story time / Q&A panel.
I'd love to go to a con one day.
Yeah, they're fun, and Johnny on Bosch is a great personality. He also has a band. I need to re-look up his band at some point.
I wonder how many voice actors are in bands.
Cat, can you please stop messing with the headphone cord? I'm trying to get out from under your legs. Thank you.
Damn it, Morgana.
I mean, Ralph is a black cat, so he just doesn't have the bandana.
Editing note.
No.
Take a clip of Morgana running and just put Green Hill over that.
I would also accept Brooke's laugh.
Is that it?
I never got that far in the anime.
Up in the air.
Brooke's great.
No wonder we couldn't find it.
Skelly
Kaneshiro
man.
doesn't leave any tracks.
I'm just really glad Forkins never got that far because they skipped the arc that would have been his main motivation for joining the Straw Hats.
Can you turn into a helicopter, Morgana?
No, just a car.
I'm not kidding.
I believe it.
Useless. Come on. Don't you
Yeah,
have
like,
some kind of
you,
secret gadget or
did you ever get to the Laboon arc?
Shut it. I'm not some robot
What's
cat.
Laboon?
I mean, I'm not a
The
cat
giant
at all.
whale.
Yeah,
This may be the
well,
limit
in the
of what
manga,
we
I
can do
did.
today.
Okay,
find a way to get out
Laboon
there.
was basically Brooks' old
Let's
crew's
think about it
pet.
some more tomorrow, okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
And
we should
Four
get out of here
Kids,
for now.
because of the whole, like, oh no, animal cruelty kind of thing, they skipped that arc. And also skipped the filler arc that led into them entering Red Mountain. So, with Four Kids, it was 1 second, they're exiting Logtown. The next second, they're already in the Grand Line, and this one blue-haired person's already on their ship. What?
Because 4 kids.
To think that version was how I first found One Piece.
And to think that probably has one of the most famous parts of One Piece.
You know, like, thank God I rediscovered One Piece years later with reading the first few volumes of the manga and then marathoning the anime.
Hold up. Anyway.
Man,
Speaking of One Piece, I need to get World Seeker soon. Because that's been a game I've been looking forward to for a while.
Looks fun.
Like, just full open world One Piece game where I can fight a bunch of my favorite villains. Yes, please.
Now to sleep.
Speaking of One Piece, I still need to get the
I'm
Platinum on
thinking
Pirate Warriors 3
about
at
those
some
Phantom
point.
Thieves, I mean, if Dad were still alive,
I watched TFS play that one.
Sorry, I shouldn't
think
bring this
that's-
up while we're eating.
Did they play that one?
It's okay.
They did.
Okay.
I
I didn't
wonder
really
if
watch that LP
he
because that was
would've been
before
on
I
your
really
side.
started watching their LP stuff.
Gotcha.
The only reason you have time to think about that is because you depend on someone else.
One thing I absolutely love though is like Renegade
You
for
don't have
Life.
to
Like
do a
the
single
one of
thing.
Super Hot's
You're provided
great.
with food, clothes, a
Vegeta
home.
played Super
I've had
Hot.
no time to
Yes.
think on such ridiculous
Just
thoughts.
yes.
Would Dad have been happy with them? I don't care. He died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness, leaving all his
Ugh.
responsibilities on us.
Another game I need to
was
get
trying
still
to
is
say
DMC
was-
5.
Isn't it about time you
I
grew
have it.
up and acknowledged
played-
our situation?
Actually,
right now you're useless.
I've been meaning to ask,
All you do is eat away at my life.
when I started up DMC3, like when you hit new game, it gives you the choice
Sorry.
between like
That was uncalled
gold
for.
and
I'm just
yellow. What the hell is that?
really tired. I'll be eating dinner out from tomorrow.
I forget the exact specifics, but one was basically like a sort of easy mode, I believe, that was added into the special version. I don't know. Hold on. Let me double check that. Ah, here we go. Perfect. It's like the first thing in the auto search. DMC3 gold or yellow.
Thank God.
Ain't got nothing.
Are we out of luck?
Oh, they're two different continue systems.
no
Yellow is the
fair palace up in the
is the
sky.
continuing option after you die starts at the beginning of the mission,
Contact
and using a
real
yellow orb
Kaneshiro.
starts at the beginning of the room you died in. Gold means the continuing option
What do you
after you
want?
die starts at the beginning of the room, and gold and
Nothing,
using a gold
Lieutenant.
orb instantly revives
I
you.
just saw you all together here.
Okay.
So it's straight up just how respawn works.
You seem to be having quite a bit
Okay.
of trouble.
So
Duly
you're here
noted.
to check up on us? You may be the student council president, but when it comes to what we do, you're useless.
Useless? Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life.
I forget what choice I
To be
chose.
frank, yes.
Well, I know which one I need
Just
to do.
stay on your high horse and watch. Or do you want to eavesdrop?
I know I
since
used the
you're
crap
so
ton
good
of
at
healing
it?
items on Virgil because at that point it was like, okay, well, this is a fun fight, but he's kicking my ass. I just want to beat him now.
We should get in contact with
I guess that's
And that was like the
fucking
ol-
motherfucker.
And like that was the only time I really used items in a Devil May Cry game.
Find out where he is.
Because for the most part, I was able to handle myself decently well. It's just that one boss fight kicked my ass.
You don't gotta answer her honestly.
So you're just the good girl type to push over.
And then there's that asshole.
Right now, you're useless.
Yep.
I'm not.
You want to know something funny?
Fine.
I actually
you meet
managed to pick up
Kaneshiro.
on the twist, like almost immediately as it happened, and then
exactly is she
later on I
planning on
just
doing?
kind of forgot until it was brought up
She
again.
had a dead serious look in her
Oh, with the
eyes.
pancake quote.
Yep.
Does this mean she has an idea as to where Kaneshiro may be?
I mean, they didn't really make it, like,
I didn't like her
they didn't make it, like, super obvious at first, but it's still easy enough to notice.
Yep.
Probably didn't help about, like, Atlas's PR move when the game first came out, of, like, don't talk about him.
There are
Yep.
way too many people here.
We're never gonna find her.
Hello? It's me, Makoto Nijima. Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
Huh? Who is it?
Do you guys know Kaneshiro?
What?
By the way, what was your initial? I forgot. What was your initial reaction to seeing that Dark and Light had non-instant kill moves?
Central Street.
She's being too rash.
I was just like, oh, well, this is gonna be interesting.
What are
You know, like,
at?
me when I first pull up Arsen's move list.
Is he?
The fuck is an
Tell him if he doesn't want
AGA?
me talking to the police about it, he better agree to meet with me.
I was like thinking
You got a
they
death
added
wish or
another
something?
element or something because I never really thought of Curse as being red, being like red with black before.
He says he'll meet you. Get in.
Fair enough.
You better be taking me to Kaneshiro.
He said get the fuck in.
And like they did add in new element, they did add in elements with nuclear and psych. So
Well, nuclear was a thing in the first game. Psych, I think, is a
Guys that messed with us the other day. So they were connected to Kaneshiro.
Is she still
I do
on?
remember that throwing me for a loop though. When it came to the High Pixies and Madarame's dungeon using Frey.
Good one.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I think you've told that story before.
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything.
Yeah.
for her. She's Kaneshiro-san's customer.
String coming from?
Hey, I asked a question
The
here.
what?
Where are we
I
going?
got a string on me. Random ass
We
string.
gotta go after them.
Ever had that happen?
Ryuji, get a taxi. I'll...
Now I've had random ass hairs get caught on my
Okay,
clothing.
I got their license plate. My sketching skills will come in handy.
Granted, being a cat owner, I've just come to accept that.
Damn it, I said stop!
Also, the fact that I have long hair, so it's just like, oh, just a piece of long hair got stuck on my shoulder.
So, you're seriously the
Hey, look,
student
there's
council
fat ass
president of
himself.
Shujin.
Finally.
You know what happens to anyone who snaps at me,
Ooh,
don't you?
by the way, did you end up watching the animation they made for Team Sonic Racing?
Boyfriend?
I
Who the fuck
I know
are
of
you?
it. I have not watched it yet.
Need your massage.
It's good. It's a really good
What the
animation.
hell did you do to her?
I hear a lot of people like the Sonic Mania ones as well.
Yeah, like this one has similar vibes to the Sonic Mania ones.
One thing I'm hoping from the game is that it controls a lot like Transformed.
Oh, same. Like, I love the All-Star Racing game, so I really hope it has similar controls.
Yeah, All-Star Racing Transformed is... We need to do a video on that one.
Better thank those guys.
So I can show off my stars.
Like, I have Transformed on Wii U, and I have the original All-Stars on Xbox 360.
Nice.
It's you goddamn brats sniffing around like dogs and barging in here like you own the joint. See this empty space? I'm so pissed that now there's a 3 million...
And yes, my main car is
Pisses
Aegis.
me off even more if I don't fill it up. I'm a perfectionist, so...
The boat version is the fucking Dreamcast controller. Why would I not?
I don't think I've run into that one yet.
Come on.
They're like the Game and Watch of the game when it comes to how you unlock them.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, they're really late game, but they also have really damn good stats. And also, one of the transformation like voice clips basically is the Sega yell basically.
This is so hilarious. I feed on dumb shits like you.
The car form is basically like the car from Daytona. The plane is an afterburner plane, and the boat's the Dreamcast controller.
And I'll break all of you.
That is just insane.
And while in current plane forms, you get the like passenger seat, hey, turn here kind of voice you get in like the realistic racing games.
Summer bonus.
While the boat form, the noises are like glitch sounds.
Easy if you beg your mommies and daddies.
It's great.
Now get out of my sight. I'm about to have some fun.
Why does Kaneshiro look like he belongs in My Hero Academia?
Don't bother with him. Makoto's safety is more important.
Oh my god.
What?
I never thought about that before.
Yeah, he would fit right in there.
What would his quirk be?
I don't know. Probably so. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag you in like this.
So the week you say 19th was like when you first enter his like heart space or whatever you'd call it outside the palace.
Right.
Hey, Yusuke. I was so caught up in trying to be useful.
Oh, we're so close.
Alright, enough of the blame game. What's done is done.
I'm gonna cause trouble for
Also,
sis.
whoever decided on her persona design, genius.
My older sister has a commendable job, and she's a much more remarkable person than me. A lot happened after.
I forget what's the real life Johannes again?
I forget.
Considering,
I think it's supposed to be like Joan of Arc or something like that.
I want to say that, but let me double check.
That's why you were so reckless?
Johannes, P5.
I would also like to point out that the people who say... Yeah, Johanna. I'd like to point out to the people who say that her persona is ridiculous. Let me remind you that one persona is just a giant fucking penis.
I have to apologize for what happened to you.
That's also just straight up Shin Megami Tensei Demon, don't forget.
Now that I think
Also
on it,
that.
the truth about
But still,
Kaneshiro
giant
has been
penis.
The
covered up
fact
by
that they designed it like that is
I had my
because the
suspicions.
word Mara is basically
anything.
phonetically similar to
No,
like
I
the
didn't
Japanese
do
slang for it.
anything. If I cared enough, I could have done something.
Oh,
People
Johanna's based on Pope Joan.
What others
Pope
call
Jo-
scum of the
right.
earth.
Why did I think Joan of Arc?
Call themselves that.
Yeah, probably because still slightly similar names.
I'm the same. It's just like you said before. I was closest to Shiho, but I didn't do anything. Besides, Kamoshida's the one to blame.
So yeah, talented wonderful woman who disguised herself as a man, often at the behest of a lover. And in the most common accounts due to her ability, she rose through the church hierarchy and was an eventually elected pope.
Right?
Okay.
Me.
So she basically like used deceit to climb the ranks to try to make people's lives better. Okay.
I'll do
Gotcha.
something about the money. So can we please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
Oh, and her sex was revealed when she ended up giving birth during a procession.
I can't have you rushing things on your own anymore and making the situation worse.
Interesting bit of trivia.
If only we could do something about that bank.
Ryuji!
Yeah.
Bank?
Like, I do love how I instantly caught on to the fact that Arsene is, Arsene Lupin, because no, I always forget when I first learned what his first name was.
Are you all okay? We've become Kaneshiro's
I always forget that because most people would just think about the last name.
I see.
Yeah, Lupin.
The reason why we couldn't enter
Which
Lupin was because we weren't considered his customers.
Which I should really look at the anime of the fictional descendants sometime.
Got it on my Crunchyroll queue.
She is responsible for our current situation.
Oh yeah, apparently there was also a crossover between that and Case Closed.
I don't follow this at all.
Really?
She risked her life doing something so reckless.
I should check that out.
At the very least, she has the right.
Yeah,
to
considering how Monster of the Week style the mysteries are for Conan in that are, because the fact that anime is still fucking going.
Well, I mean, Pokemon's still going, so.
But here's the thing. When I first read the manga, the first few volumes, I was like, oh, this will be a fun, good 20 or so volume, overarching mystery plot. Nope, it's just straight Mystery of the Week.
It's Fox.
At this point, he'll age back into a teenager before he finds the cure.
I'm not!
So yeah, considering that I'm not too worried about any huge continuity things regarding that, so I just need to watch enough of Lupin to know his side of the whole thing for that crossover.
We're inside Kaneshiro.
Oh, fun fact: there are Phantom Thief themed.
What?
Well, not Super
it's
Sentai now.
Reality in which Kaneshiro's distorted desires
about to say
have
Power
materialized.
Rangers, but that's not quite right.
Another reality?
Speaking of Sentai, I should start up Kamen Rider sometime. I just don't know which one to start with.
In the air.
I would not be able to help you with that one.
This is reality.
Yeah, I have some friends I can ask for that.
Super Sentai, I could probably do easily enough. Kamen Rider, I am fucking lost.
I'm sorry, it's just. But since this really exists.
Is there a Super Sentai Kamen Rider crossover?
I wouldn't be surprised if there was.
Is it like the application of optical illusions in social cognitive psychology?
That's something we have no idea about.
I see. So stealing one's heart, that may be like overriding their cognition. I think I kind of.
I forgot how long this cutscene goes for.
Yep.
Ain't she more amazing than you?
We're about the same.
Ryuji with the diss.
Does that mean there's
one thing that I really like about Persona 5 is how each Persona's awakening rant is personalized.
We can change Kaneshiro's heart and make him confess if we steal his treasure. If it all goes well, that is.
We'll make it go well.
I just realized we're gonna get more Xander Mobus doing battle cries. Woo!
Our justice will also become resolute.
Think we'd be able to get
Oh god, I wonder what all the different taunts are gonna be.
Sound like my father.
I'm just reminded of that picture of Joker and Master Hand pointing at each other.
You want to go to that bank?
Oh yeah.
I've become a customer of that bank.
And the winner is me.
Basically.
For real?
It came to us.
Saw that joke so much when the announcement was made.
Just as I calculated.
Yep. And then one of Kira's little cute comics she made was of him mimicking the character call-outs for who the next combatants would be during a match.
You know how you can use your card to get into banks during after hours? I thought that I'd be able to get in, since I have the same identity as such customers. I'm Kaneshiro's source of revenue, after all.
Ah, that makes sense.
It's pretty interesting how with the DLC characters they're just making it for how with World of Light is just unlock 10 characters and you get them.
Go to the bank, so
really,
this is making me kind of
nervous. Yep, that's how it works with Piranha Plant at least.
Being in a bank with costumes like these is so obvious. We're totally robbers.
And all you get is once you unlock your 10th character, you just get a little pop-up text message you can now play as.
Shadows from here on.
Woo. Huh? You don't even get the splash screens. Just you can now play as them.
Enemies attack us.
I wonder,
I've trained in Aikido.
how many people unlock the characters through World of Light versus doing it through classic mode or whatever.
For me, I was just constantly juggling to keep my gameplay style fresh.
Fair enough.
So it was about half and half, and I just got really unlucky with who I was choosing classic mode with because I ended up getting Mega Man via World of Light.
Yeah, I pretty much.
And he was like, he was in my latter half of Unlocks. It's like, I want my main from Smash 4. Just give me my main.
It's the music.
Yep, good old Price. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of music, I gotta ask, Geek?
Yep, sorry.
I gotta ask, what was your opinion on the Haru remixes?
They were alright.
Yeah. Like, the one she had, for Beneath the Mask was pretty chill. I liked that one. The one for the one for when you're in Okumura's palace for the scenery, that one,
What business do you
I don't actually know what my feelings on that one are. It's very mixed in my head.
Come at us.
No, wait!
Shit, I should have ended the video
She's
there.
one of
God damn it.
Kaneshiro's customers.
I'd like to speak with the bank president.
We're getting to the awakening scene, don't worry.
Do you have an appointment?
Next episode.
I need to talk to him. Now let me through.
Let them pass.
That voice. It's Kaneshiro.
Oh yeah, what if I told you, you know how I got a King Crazy on the credits theme remix?
Yep.
What if I told you I did that one while having the a super fast on?
Wow.
The credits theme is really slow anyways.
Alright. Pause. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we will see you guys next time.
Later.